Hello, welcome to the reading room. Sylvie here. Today I'm doing a tarot reading, and it's how does your boss feel or co-worker? How do they see you? Pick a pile, just pulling you towards, or maybe it's the stone, maybe it's the timestamp. Group number 1, and let's see what you have. Okay, so something's chilly. Chilly or you're on your own, either one. Let me see. Here, oh, you're not happy, or they're not. Oh, that's how they're seeing you. They're not happy. They're not seeing that you're stressing them out, or they're disappointed. They feel like they're carrying the load by themselves. So somebody's feeling like you're not carrying your weight, and they're showing you that they're actually showing you that they're not happy, but they're willing to let it go. They're willing to let it go, but they did show it to you. You guys had a discussion, and they did get hurt feelings. Interesting. And here, what's going to happen is that you're going to straighten it out, and you're going to get your wish, and things are going to move on. So whoever this person is, you're going to deal with them, and they're going to move on. They're going to be okay once you talk to them. The problem was that they felt that you weren't working hard enough and you weren't being supportive. But after you talked to them, they realized that they didn't react in a good way, and they smartened up. Interesting. And the outcome of this is that you don't know how to handle yourself with them, but you will manage to figure it out, because even if you don't know how to go about it or which way to take with them, you're going to figure it out, and you're going to have the strength to get through it, and it's all going to work out. So so it seems like someone's not happy. They're quite cold, and they're thinking you're quite cold, and they're thinking that you're just not going to you just withdraw, or you're on your own, or you just don't like to join or something, and they think that you didn't carry your weight, and so that's what I'm getting, is that, like you didn't carry your weight. Interesting. Now, for others, there's others that they want to work on their own. They don't want you there. They don't like working with you or with someone else. So it's about you, so it's with you. So they don't like working with you. They want to work by themselves. And they've stated it. They've told you that they don't work like that. They don't like it when you're there. And there's quite the conflict when you're there. They feel like they can carry the load on their own. They don't need you. And they're also feeling that they could do so much better, and that's their wish, to do it by themselves on their own without you. And they can do so much better without you. That's their wish. But the problem is there's too much work, and they do need the support, and they'll figure that out later. They just didn't figure it out yet, but they will figure it out. And how they're going to figure this out is awkwardly, and they're going to face you. Of course, you're going to tell them how it is, and then there's going to be a new way of acting, or a new way of going. No one knows how to actually act, or what's going to happen. So it's left like that. Like, you're going to have to figure out a new way of having your coworker and you work together, or your boss. So there's two ways here of thinking about it. So, So I don't know which one you fit into. Like, you could be the first or the second part. But either way, on both occasions, this person will realize it. The first one is when you tell them, or when you talk to them about it and let them know, straighten them out. And the second part is when they figure it out on their own. And when they realize that they need you, they're going to be happy to have you. It's just that now it's an awkward way of having a co-workers. You know, like your workplace isn't going to be settled for a while because you got to figure out the new way of being. But it looks like once it's straightened out, both of you, or whoever, the boss or the co-worker, they're more than willing to go ahead and try this again. They're open-minded to figuring it out. So it will work out. Okay. Group number 2, let's see what you have. A new beginning. So what does my boss or co-worker see about me? So it's a new beginning. So, new beginning. They're either having I pick up that it's a new job, or they're having a new thinking about you. They're starting to see something new about you. They have been not seeing you in a good light, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, maybe not so bad. That's what I'm picking up. Or it's a very new job. So things are on their way. They're definitely on their way. So things are looking good. They're looking at you in a good light, and actually they're happy to have you. They're finally someone good. Finally someone capable, someone who has the skills and the talent to complete this or to do this. Someone who's well balanced, well put together. So they're having so far a good thought about you. So if you're in a new job, they're opening up themselves to you and seeing something good. If you've been there for a while, then they never really noticed your talent or your skills. They just did. So what's going on? Oh, I have my cards back upside down again. So here, actually, sorry, it's supposed to go this way. So here, they're going to get jealous of you because you work well as a group. You do well. You're outstanding, and when you don't know something, you go ahead and you grab it. Like it's like you see all the goodness around you, and anything negative, you shoo it behind you. Like, I mean, darkness or anything negative is pushed away, and all you concentrate is on the good stuff, and you're just so happy and bubbly and like just enjoy everyone and stuff like that. And this person, one of your co-workers, all of a sudden got jealous or is jealous. They're not liking this one bit. And the reason is you're too good. Good ideas. You also maybe you're skilled. You really try your best in doing the best, and you work hard. And you put it out there like you know stuff, and this is that's the problem. It doesn't sound like much of a problem, but to someone else that is a problem. And anyway, you'll win them over, period. You'll learn how to win them over. You'll understand. You'll make the decision. You'll make the decision. Or they'll make the decision. So, yeah. Well, I don't understand, but it just seems like undecided about you, and they just haven't decided, and they're waiting to act. So they're going to give you a chance. They're going to wait it out. Wow. So you will win them over, but still, even when you do your best to get them on liking you or whatever, they still undecided. They're not decided with your fate of what's going to happen with them. So if it's a coworker, but this right now this is feeling like a boss. But anyway, coworkers or boss, someone's not going to stop there. They're going to keep wondering. They're not sure. Something about you that they're not sure. I'm just looking at this again. Yeah, they're just not sure. Their stubbornness could be like, I mean, it's like they're going to give you a chance. They're just not sure, but they're going to wait. But they see what's going on, and they just don't like your bubbly or your happy-go-lucky or happy person. They have a hard time with that. I don't know if they think that you're being phony or that they're not sure about you, because I get like almost like they think that you're not, that's not you really. You're not, and so they have doubts. They didn't make up their mind about you, and they're still not knowing. They need more from you. They're just this is too good to be true. There's something going on here, Interesting. I'm going to pull more cards just to see something. I want to know what is the advice. I'm just going to ask an advice. Because, I mean, it looks like you're doing your best. Like you're going out there doing. Okay, what's the advice? Oh, sorry, my mic fell. Sorry. Put it back on. Okay, so let me see. Okay, the advice. So what it says is that just go with it. Just be yourself. Like, just even if you're not sure, just never mind about just go. Just never mind about what they want or what they're putting you through. Like, just let it go. Like, hold on to some, of course. Don't let yourself totally down. Like, let your I want to say that you watch out for your surroundings or what's happening around you, but not too much. Like, you hold on to some things, but mostly let everything go. But still be cautious. Still hold on. Like, think about what's going on around you, but also don't react to it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Because the job will be good, the money will be good, everything will be fine. It's just that this person has to adjust to you. It's because they become so jealous or so envious of you. You're doing so well. You're well accepted, and you're enjoying your job, and you're enjoying them and everything. And then for some reason, this person is so freaking jealous of you that even when you win them over, they're reluctant to let it go. They're holding on and saying, I don't know, and they're really holding on, and they're going to hold on for quite a while. But if you stay there, and the best thing to do is, watch yourself, but don't take everything so seriously, and just go with what's going on, because in the long run, you're the one who's going to make good money there, and you're gonna settle in, and things are going to be really, really good there. And I mean, they're going to be kind to you. They're going to be loyal to you. They're going to have and the business is going to grow, and you're going to be able to relax there and enjoy them. So this is a new job. It's the the adjustment period of working there. If it's a new boss, he's just learning about you and trying to figure you out. If it's a coworker that's new and they're trying to figure you out, or if it's but something has to be with new, or there's someone is seeing you in a new light, and then they're like mixed up and don't know what's true, like their old way of thinking or their new way of thinking. So that's what's going on with you, and I hope that resonated, and I hope you know, it doesn't last too long, because it will be good at the end of it all. You win at the end. Like, I mean, things will be super, super, super good. 3, let's see what you have. So, a new concept, new ideas, new observing, learning. Okay. So, you're learning, you're balancing, you're manifesting, you're doing good. So the question is, how does my boss or coworker see me? So they see you as being very balanced, very capable, and they're not letting you know how much they think of you. Like, you know, but they have you in such a good light. They'll continue having you in a good light. They see that you are very smart. You know what you need to do. You do it. You have an understanding. You don't even have to tell you exactly. Like you can work on your own. You don't have to be supervised. You're just you know, you manage everything really, really super good. And also you know how to handle stress. So far everything seems to be good. The thing is, you came in and you were you came in quite, you know, like you had everybody supporting you. And so I don't know if you got the job through someone else or through a different department, or someone knew about you, or, you know, and made this job for you, or opened this opening for you. And it was a new opportunity, new beginning, something new for you, and somebody worked hard to get that position open for you. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, or, you know, but it seems like your opportunity was done by someone who actually wanted you in this position. They wanted you to move up, or they wanted you to get this position. And here, you're going to make a lot of money, but sometimes you're going to have to sometimes you're going to have to stand up on your own. Like, they can't bully you, and they'll try to suck the life out of you, or they'll try to get more work, or they try to get you to do stuff that you don't want to do, or they, you know, so sometimes they're really not correct. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold on to your ways and stand firm, ready to act when you need to act. So you will make good money, but you're going to have to stand on your own. Like, I mean, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. That's what I mean. So this boss, I almost feel like it's a boss. This new boss, he's demanding, and he will take advantage of you, but he will pay you well. And if it's a coworker, they totally support you completely, but they also will take advantage of you if you don't stand your ground. But everybody in general, they really, really like you. They think, wow, what a perfect match. So you fit the team, you fit the partnership, you fit the boss, coworker, whatever situation you got in, you fit. There's no doubt about it. The only negative thing is that they may take advantage of you and try to get you to do stuff that you're not comfortable, or you don't want to, or it's not acceptable to you, but you just hold your own, and they still will think good of you no matter what. So you don't need to be a doormat to be accepted. Just be yourself and be strong. You know, and they that's what they want anyway. They want someone strong and someone who can do the job, and they really see that you're like perfect fit for them, and they don't even question. You're just so good. But I think someone pulled strings for you and got you the job, or someone opened up the new job and you were a perfect fit for it. something happened, something about a new job or a new opening or a new way or something, or maybe they changed up the workplace and changed the format, or they decided to do things in different ways. But either whatever that is, you were in mind for it, you're a perfect fit for it. And so yeah, you're doing really, really good. You know, just hold your own. Don't let them bully you or use you. And that's it. That's the only advice I got in there. But everybody seems to really think you're great. That's really awesome. Let's see what you have. So it's a new way, a new path, a new. It's unsure. You're not sure of yourself. So maybe someone's not sure of you. So I see that they feel like they have to. There's hard work involved, so it feels like they have to. You have to learn more, or they have to train you better, and they see that as stressful, or you're stressing them out. One of the two. Somebody's being stressed by you, and see that you need so much more work. But and also, but they see that I get two things. They either want to support you, or they feel like you're really a supportive. How do you say that? You're part of the team, but they need your support. Or if you're the boss, they need your support. But they need your support, or you need a lot of support. Either one. So you're either. But for some reason, you're stressing them out, and they think that you need more training or more of something. You're lacking something, and you're stressing them out. That's one thing they see. And let me see why or what's going on here. Yeah. So you definitely it looks like there's some growth that needs to be done for sure. And the thing is, you don't know exactly where to start or where to go to begin. It seems like there's so much, and yet you love the job or the job loves you. And it's really lots of ideas, lots of ways, but you have to work with people, or you have to sneak around. I mean, you have to get your ideas and squish it in there, or put it in there in a way that it can be accepted, or what you want done. And yeah, well, it's like you gotta watch out, though. I mean, you really have to watch out, because even though you go in there and you want, you're just not really sure. You're not sure of yourself. So you're like, or they see you that you're not sure. They see your doubts. So that's what they see. They see that. And they are willing to work with you, but they also wonder if you're being true or honest, or you're pulling their leg, like, sort of thing. Like, what's exactly is going on? They're wishing for you. They're hoping for the best for you, but they're not sure. Like, they really have doubts on you, like, what's going on? Like, and there's a lot of growth to do there, a lot of things. So there's a lot of work or a lot of growth. I mean, I don't know if you're working in a greenery and there's, and and that's why I'm seeing something's growing. I actually feel like something's growing. So something's being made, or something like that. For some, I guess, not for everyone. So are you able, like, they're not sure if you can, and you're not even sure, or they really see that you're not sure. And so there's something. Let me see. So how they see you. Well, they see you in a good light. You're a good person. They see that. And you're strong. They see that too. Like, they see that you're capable, you're calm, you're very capable, and you have potential, and you do have good ideas, and you seem to be able to handle lots of opinions, and yeah. So you can manifest things. So they see you that you're a good worker, and that there's skills there, and so that you have potential. I just get that the job is hard, or there's lots to learn, and they're not they don't have the patience to deal with the teaching part of it, and so for them that's stressful. So you stress them out, and then they don't even know if you're really paying attention and doing it, or like if you're interested, or if you're going to manage to grow with them. So whatever's going on, they don't have all that much faith in you, because they're questioning whether you're actually listening, or you're just off on your in your thoughts, or what's going on, and are you able to do this? They're not sure about that, so they don't even know if you can do the work. But they do find out that you're a hard worker and that you're capable, and they do find out that you grow fast, and you're out there. You put yourself out there, and you definitely ground yourself in there. You let them know I'm able, and you bring in a lot of money. Holy moly, you bring in a lot of money. So in the long run, once they get to know you, or once they get to understand, or once you understand the company, once you've learned what you need to learn, you are absolutely, they couldn't get any better. So right now, how they're thinking about it is they doubt you, and they're not sure if you can learn. I guess it's fast paced, and they're not sure about that. Although it's kind of mixed up, because they see the potential in you, and maybe it's them that doubt themselves to be able to handle showing you or teaching you all this, because there's too much. So maybe their plate's full, and they want you to pay attention. They don't want to repeat themselves. They it's they don't not even sure if you're actually listening, or you're able to handle it. So that's the main thing. Yeah, for them, it's like you're just a big job for them. But you know what? Then they see how well you do. And boys, you ever do well. You just pour in the money. Like, you bring this company a lot of money. Or if it's your company and you're the boss, the workers think that you're a bit too hard, and they don't know if they can learn from you because of all what you do. They're not sure about you, and but then you manage to get them all on the same page, and they end up working, and they end up seeing, you end up liking them because they bring in a lot of money. So if it's the opposite. And the advice, because I have 3 extra cards, so this was meant for extra advice, is that you stay focused, stay as you are, put out your knowings, don't listen, and be very supportive. So if you're the boss, don't give up on them and keep going, because they need you to be straight and tell them as it is, and you need to let them grow, let them get comfortable and do it. And see, look, you got the fox, and that's who I was talking about earlier. I was talking about them, and here they are, them. So if you're the boss, they need comfort, and they need to learn. If they're your co-workers, then you need to be patient with them, because they'll well learn and they will do good. And if it's them that's wondering about you, they're going to quickly realize that you're good. So what I'm getting here is that the advice that's given is that you stay doing what you're doing, you stay on course, and show them or let them know that you're a strong person and you're able to do whatever, and that you're going to do it. And also be very supportive, embrace the company and flow with them. So just go, go, go. And if it's really busy, don't worry. It's going to manifest later for the better. So if it's a new company, there's a lot of work, and if it's an old company, or it's just a fast pace. And I feel like for some, there's a lot of people there. It's very, very busy. Yeah, for some. But the outcome is the same. The company grows. You do good in the company grows. You grow with the company, and there's lots of money. It looks like a company that you're going to stay there for a long time, and it looks like you're going to be accepted, and it looks like the boss will just accept you and think you're great, or you're going to think the people that are under you are doing a good job and they're growing with you. And if it's your own company, then you're going to do very well with it. It's gonna manifest and just keep on growing. And if you're a worker helping someone with the company, because I do feel the company there, it's growing. And if it's if it's something that's creative and that you got to do a lot of creativity, then that's going to happen too. It's just that it's unsure at the beginning, whether there's just too much to learn, and whether it's you doing the learning or you trying to learn them, show them, teach them, I don't know. So it's either one or the other, or maybe it's two different groups, but yeah, so stick with it. Group number 5, and see what happens with you. So it's all the elements around you. Does it pull you or push you? Is it negative or positive? What the frig is going on? That's what I'm picking up. Well, it seems like on one end it's not so good, and at the other end it's really good. There's two sides. So what do they think about you? That's what we're asking. So so some are not being they having a hard time with you, and the other ones are seeing you in a good light. They're praising you. They're just like, oh, look at that. So there's two sides. Not everybody likes you. Not everybody hates you. Some people really care, accept you and think you're great. But you're going to manifest whatever you want. And you know what? You're going to go if you don't like me, tough. I'm walking down this path. If you don't like me, tough. I'm leaving you behind. So, yeah, you have no patience for them. And so that's why you have your strong personality. And that's why some people either love you or hate you. There's no in between with them. And the problem is you stand head and head with people, but also that you're very good to them and you offer them lots of goodness. So, yeah, that's how you are. That's how you are. You give it your all, and you have many sides to you. You have many ways about you, and yeah, so that's how you are. And basically, from what I'm seeing, is that most people end up thinking you're great and work well with you. It's just you clash with some personalities. So I don't know what's going on at your work. Again, if there's a new person coming in, a new boss, sometimes staff change, but there is someone at your work. Well, a few. I don't get that there's someone. I get that there's a few people, a group maybe even, that have a hard time with you, and then it's divided in half. So how many people you have with you at your work? I would say half of them like you and the other half don't, and you don't really care anyway. But actually you are a good person, and you do what you got to do, and at the end of it all, when it's all said and done, people they know they know that you're good and that you do a good job and that you actually work well together. So when they work with you and they're doing an actual job with you, they know that the job will get done right, and they love the actual job and the outcome of the work. They just, personality wise, some, like I said, you have a divided group. Yeah, that's it. So it's going to be like that. That's how you are, and that's how it's going to be. If you're a boss, then half your team cares about you, the other team doesn't. They wouldn't go out have a beer with you, that's for sure. They don't care about that, but the other half wouldn't mind one bit. So it's not that, I don't know if you're having beer, but go out for whatever. But yeah, it's just that's how it is. I wouldn't, well, obviously you don't worry about it, you don't care, because your job is good. And I would keep going like that, because it doesn't even it makes absolutely no difference to you. And why should it? I mean, at the end of it, when it comes to your actual work, your value, everybody is on the same page. So that's the main thing really at work. Now, we don't need to have them all as friends, that's for sure.